COVID-19 has impacted everyone and nearly every event in some way. Here to tell us how it's affected the Down syndrome community and the Body Walk is Crystal Green, president of the Down Syndrome Society of Rhode Island. And you brought the whole family along, too. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
So
who joined us? Yeah.
Brian as well.
Hi there.
Hi, so nice of you both to join us. I love that Ben is snacking along. My son does the same thing. Always good to have some snacks on hand. But we're so happy to chat with all of you and talk about the significance that the pandemic has had on the Down syndrome community. If we have loved ones who have Down syndrome or if we've worked with those in the past, we know that routine is vital. And I'm sure that the pandemic has thrown a wrench in all of that. How have they been affected?
Yes, most definitely. So when the pandemic first started, a lot of us had to make the critical decision whether to stop services with our early intervention programs, either completely or to try and do some sort of a hybrid module. A lot of people were also laid off, that were EI providers if they were staffed out at other agencies. So I know for Ben, we lost 3 of his providers and had to pick different ones, which was quite a struggle. Ben has vision impairment. He's legally blind, and he also has bilateral hearing loss. And because of his autism as well, he doesn't tolerate the hearing aid. So doing therapy sessions via the computer were not super effective. So at some point, we noticed that there was a huge regression in Ben, not having services in person. So my husband Brian's a nurse, and we talked about it and decided that it would probably be best for Ben to go back to in-person therapy versus sliding backwards as much as he was with that lack of physical contact.
And Brian, being a nurse, we want to thank you for all the work that you've been doing over the past year. And of course, even prior to that, like you said, making that transition from now going virtual must have been really difficult, not just on Ben, but so many others out there. And there is an important day coming up, Down Syndrome Day. Can you talk about its significance on March 21st?
Sure, definitely. So March 21st is World Down Syndrome Day. Basically, it's a day that we all annually celebrate to remember, to educate, to advocate, and to empower people living with Down syndrome. And our greatest message, especially in our community here, is to say that we're more alike than different, right? To highlight that these children are amazing, these individuals are amazing, and they bring so much light and joy to the world. So we really try to raise awareness. And this year, as well as last, the Down Syndrome Society of Rhode Island sent out letters to all the superintendents in Rhode Island, giving art project ideas, book suggestions, video links, the idea to rock their socks and maybe even make a donation for $1 to wear the socks to our organization. And it's been great. So we live in Exeter, West Greenwich, and we're celebrating World Down Syndrome Day in our school community this Friday. So the kids are pretty excited. Their socks are ready. They have T-shirts.
And it's nice that you're starting at such a young age, too, to talk about the importance of that day. Your group, by the way, has accomplished so much over the years. Can you let our viewers know about some of the things that you've been able to accomplish, even pre-pandemic?
Sure, definitely. I think the biggest accomplishment that I'm most proud of is in 2019, Stephen and Pasqualina Fioli, with the help of former Speaker Mattiello, were able to get a law passed in Rhode Island to commemorate March 21st as World Down Syndrome Day here in Rhode Island. So that hadn't been recognized previously in any formal setting. So that was a huge accomplishment. We've also been able to, even with the pandemic, host really fun events, and we've really revitalized our community and brought a lot of members out and about and actively engaging. So we do a sweetheart dance for Valentine's, we do egg hunts, bowling events. Again, these in-person events were on hold a bit, but we did do a grab-and-go game night for World Down Syndrome Day. So we had a basket of snacks and a huge amount of board games per family, and people could come pick them up and celebrate. We also have done a lot of presentations for faculty, staff, and students at various public schools throughout Rhode Island, and we're more than happy to either do that virtually or in person. As things are safe and to do so. But we have a lot of great events. We created a $1,000 scholarship just this past few months for people 18 or older that are wanting to continue their education or to do any kind of a hobby or a life skill training. So we're accepting applications for that scholarship. We've created bylaws and updated those, created a mission statement, board member applications. We're accepting board members right now. We're looking for applicants.
Yeah, the list goes on. It's so nice to hear. I'm sorry to cut you off because you have accomplished so much, but I'd love to hear about the scholarships and everything. And I know even the Buddy Walk has had to make some adjustments as well. But Crystal, we want to thank you and Brian and Ben for joining us now. We're going to put some more details up online, okay? So if folks wanted to learn more, we'll put a link up there.
Thanks so much.
All right. Bye, Ben. Thanks for joining us. Bye, buddy. Oh, thank you all so much. We love the Green family. All right, if you would like more information, as I mentioned, on the Buddy Walk and the Down Syndrome Society of Rhode Island, just head on over to roadshow.com.